You guys want to do another one? We'll do them all night long. I know this is your favorite class in the world. I have to give you a harder one. Yep. That's what happened. You realize it makes me happier when you make faces, right? Well, between Kel and Alex, they keep it fun back there. All you guys keep it fun, but when Kel looks at me with like sincere contempt, that makes me laugh a lot. It makes me laugh because I know you guys are thinking it's hard and it's not. No, because it's because. Say what, Robin? You cut up. I didn't get to hear what you said.
I can't. Susan can say that happily.
Well, okay, it's true. You guys can feel better that Paul and Robin are both complaining on in their own over here.
Oh, they're playing a violin too.
Yeah, we got some violin playing. Okay, but what did I do? Well, here's the thing. The reason it makes me happy that you guys think it's hard is because you're about to have such a cool surprise and you see how easy it is. But this is like a refrigerator one I keep talking about. It looks hard, but it's just a trick. It's just made to like freak you out, but it's not even going to. If you saw the pattern on the last one, you can get the pattern on this one. And that's the neat part. So, let me make sure that my sound is working, so I was hitting buttons like a crazy person. Okay, here we go. Yes, we're okay. So the first thing before we start the fun is making sure everything's pressed up, making sure we have all the letters we need in order, counting down. And I was a little nice on this one. You're welcome. I want to always be nice. So let's see. 4, 3, 2, 1, none. Okay, that looks good. 2, 1, none. Okay, both sections count down appropriately, right? They're both pressed up for us. You're welcome. Then we're going to take the one that's being divided into and put it under the bar, right? Writing this thing's half the problem. If you guys thought you used a lot of paper, this is where it really starts to happen. It's true. But it's just so, I don't know. It's like you do the same thing over and over so much it makes it feel more fun. Because you don't really have to stress yourself out. You just do the same process over and over and over. So let me remind you of your main piece that you take in there. There you go. I'll give you guys some time to write it. It makes me happy that Robin and Paul have joined in on the complaining because it makes me feel like we're more of a team. If only we had some webcams. Yeah, they're one of us. I'm torturing them appropriately too. I'm doing my job as a teacher. Okay, I didn't mean for you to start. Now wait a second, people. Okay, x squared goes into 3x to the 4th. So we have, let's see, 1 times what gives me 3? 3. X squared, how many x's are we missing? Okay, now let's take it back. 3x squared times x squared gives me 3x to the 4th, right? Now take it to the next piece. 3x squared times 3x gives me negative 9x cubed. 3x squared times 2 gives me, okay. Now I'm going to write this in red so Kel can see it. I'm going to subtract all of this. That changes this to a minus. this to a plus, this to a minus, right? So these cancel. Negative 11 and a positive 9 gives me 9, 10, 11, 2. Negative 2, x cubed. You guys check my math if it's not right. Okay, 16 minus 6 gives me, hey, what's 16 minus 6? 10. You guys are already on, you guys are working ahead of me. I'll stop and let you just keep working. Hold on a second. Okay, minus 16x. You guys want a second to keep going? It seems like you kind of want to do this challenge by yourself. Let me give you a few minutes just to do it, then we'll pick back up together. Because the same pattern, you see how the same pattern is going through, right? You're welcome, Paul. So I'm giving you guys just a second to work on this. While everybody's working, I guess you guys are probably working too, Paul and Robin, but be sure you're logging your times, because I noticed on the test there were some people that should have gotten extra credit that didn't. Since you guys online get, I think it's a 1 point per half hour you come to class with a maximum of 5 points per test. I don't think anybody except maybe one person gave me those bonus points. So make sure you're writing on top of your test or making some kind of note on how many points you should be getting on the test. You know, that tells me the dates and stuff that you can.
For us too?
Yes, that's actually just for you guys. The seated people don't get extra credit for coming to class. Only you guys. They wish they got extra credit for coming to class. But for you, Robin, like on the last test, and I'll still go back and fix scores if I need to, but if people were coming and watching lectures, you didn't have to come for that much time to get points. It was a point per half hour of live lecture. So the only thing you have to tell me is send me an email or give me a piece of paper when you take a test to tell me which test material it was you were watching. Because, for example, if you're here tonight, this goes on test 4 because this is test 4 material, and then it goes on that test. So just tell me the times and the dates. And I think there was one person that told me. I don't know if it was you or not, Robin. I can't remember. But only one person out of the whole class wrote it down. Yeah, just shoot me an email then, because I know you've been in class some. Quite a bit, actually. You know, you guys have been doing good. Okay, I'm going to start. So we did the first piece already, the 3x squared. Now let's look at the next one. So you still use the same leader, the same highlighted piece I've got here. X squared goes into negative 2 x to the third how many times? Or you can say, okay, that times what gives me, that x squared times what gives me negative 2x cubed. Okay, so we need a negative 2, and we need x to the what power? 1? That would have been weird, because normally your answer, notice how your answer will also tend to count down? Just heads up. Okay. So negative 2x to the first, yes, it gives us this that we expected, the negative 2x cubed. Then I'm going to take it back, negative 2x times negative 3x. Negative 2 times negative 3 gives me a positive 6. That gives me an x squared. Negative 2x times 2. Negative 2 times 2 gives me a negative 4, and then I have an x. And we subtract it. So every sign is going to go to the opposite. And I wouldn't recommend doing the changing of signs in your head on the way. I honestly think the 2 seconds it takes to do that in the circles is safer. That's my personal opinion. You could do your own thing, but I'm just saying. So this right here is going to cancel. I have a 10 minus 6. That's going to give me what? Do you see how lining them up and having them in order makes it so your like terms kind of just go together straight down? That's why we do that. Okay, negative 16 plus a 4 is going to give me a negative 12x. This problem goes forever. Are you kidding me? Plus 8. But does it get harder all because it takes forever? No. That's why I was laughing so much. Because I knew it looked so hard that it was actually not. Okay. X squared times what gives me 4x squared? Okay, so 4 times 4x gives me 4x squared. Good. I'm in the bad zone of the board. Let's see if I can. Okay. 4 times negative 3. 4 times 2. And when I minus this, everything changes to the opposite sign. Ah, nice. No remainder. So our answer is just the stuff on top. This is the answer.
Do you have to put that one up there, or you just did that to remind yourself?